This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Watching the Margaret River Pro, which I've been doing, whilst we're at work.
Non-stop. Non-stop. Actually, any given moment, if you think what Shaun's doing, he's watching that.
It was a good result for Aussie women yesterday, who, a couple of them, Sally Fitzgibbon, who's a former world champion, and also Tyler Wright, a former Australian world champion.
Yeah.
They're both on the back foot in their head-to-head matches, if you like, and with seconds to go, they both caught waves where they were absolutely able to do, a really good turn and beat their opponents after the buzzer they found out the result.
Oh, really?
Which also mean at the moment, Nathan, when you get to Margaret River, that's the fifth event of the surfing season.
Yep.
They actually whittle the number of athletes down.
Yep.
So they have a cut. So if you don't make the top,
so then the
10
competition,
women,
the circuit gets smaller and smaller.
yeah, as they go through.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
So these girls are on the cusp of losing beforehand and being knocked off, and that means that they have to go down to, the local beaches like Leighton and stuff and compete. And from a sponsorship and earning capacity, it's kind of just all goes down the gurgler. So they came up big time. And one of the girls I was watching yesterday was a girl from America, and her name was Sawyer Limblad. B-L-A-D.
Sawyer Limblad.
Yeah. And
Sounds
she
like
was
a pirate.
Yeah, and she was out at one of the beaches that me and my younger son Ollie was surfing at the other day. And
really?
Yeah, I was talking to her about what she should do. I didn't know she was a pro.
Yeah.
I just thought she was an international where she can go up and down the coast for something to eat. And
Really?
yeah, I was just naming all the basic ones like Clancy's and what. I wasn't giving her anything good. She's an international.
Roger Cook, our premier, was in yesterday, and he was talking about how he was down at the surf. He was down at the Margaret River Pro.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. And he was just talking about how he goes, God, those surfers look like they've got amazing lives. They really do. I think out of all the sports, I feel like that's the because not only are you living just like a really beautiful life of surfing, which is something that's part of your soul,
DNA, yep.
and your competition is also your relaxation, which is pretty amazing. The thing that you do to compete with is also the thing you do to relax, and also it seems across the board that you're going to be hot.
Yeah. There was a few good-looking ones, and even the guys out there surfing. There was a couple of pros out there, a guy called Ethan Ewing, who's my younger son Ollie's favourite of all time, and another guy, Kanoa Igarashi. They were out there surfing too, and they were good-looking. And Kanoa, can I just say, I paddled up next to him. I didn't know he was out in the water, and I was literally as close as we are, a metre apart. And I was freaking out, because the last time I was near a pro surfer was Jack Robinson, and I didn't talk to him because I was too blown away.
Yeah.
So I thought, nah, I'm not going to be that person. And I tried to get the stares going at him.
So you just want to catch eyes. So
yes.
And what happened?
It took me ages because he obviously felt that I wanted to be acknowledged or that he...
Like you're just sitting on a board next to him grinning. I was looking at him intensely.
Finally, he locked eyes with me. There he is there, Nate.
Come on.
Finally, he locked eyes on me, and then I threw out, hey, so how you joined WA? I just threw out all these crap lines to him just to make conversation. He wasn't interested at all, but, it was good for me.
I've got something for sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Okay.
I got a text message from my mate Popey in Esperance, and it was with a video.
Yep.
And he says, I have just found corgi racing on KO, and it's the best thing ever. I just had to share. Now, he was on TikTok, and he saw... I saw a TikTok that KO has other sports tab, and then he went through there, and you scroll through it, and it's got all these really different, weird, whacked-out sports.
Corgi racing.
Do you want to hear a bit of corgi racing,
please.
Shaun? Let's go to it.
Okay, ready? Go! Here come the Corgis in Heat 6. What a great start for Hildegard. And now Faye's trying to bite Hildegard. Meanwhile, 12, 9, and 11 in a spine tingler. What a race!
It goes for like 2 metres.
And the winner is Teddy the Rocket Rodriguez.
Wowzers.
Go on, Teddy. Oh, Teddy's picking a fight with Cricket. Teddy just said to an entertainment representative, get out of my face. Teddy, a corgi with a mind of his own. Hey, get off that corgi, Teddy. Teddy victorious. Luna runs back to the owner, who sadly is Sand Street, and now Luna's rolling over, looking for a little belly rub, but aren't we all?
Are we all? No doubt about a corgi racing.
If you got KO, go to the other sports tab, have a look, and apparently it's got all this gold in there.
Oh, I've got to do that myself.
I know.
That
How
is
good's
fantastic. Speaking of racing, I want to mention the Quokka, which is WA's richest horse race, takes place tomorrow. Our mate
really?
Richo's been in town, trying to catch up with him, but he's a very busy man. But he's at the Quokka tomorrow, so Amelia's Jewel will be be the favourite in that one. It's worth $5 million.
How much are you putting on Amelia's jewelry?
I've got to speak to your dad. I've got to speak to your dad
Dad's
about...
coming in today.
Yeah, he's coming in today, so I want to talk to him about a betting strategy.
Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Well, the big man Sean Darcy is in the house, and good news for Dockers fans because he is back in the team.
About
Big swag.
time. Now this is when the football starts.
Well said, Nate. That's what he said to you. That's right.
No, he told me. He said, say this.
How are you, mate?
Good guys. How we going?
Good.
Really good. So you've had enough of rehab and, getting hammered on the weekends.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough start to the season. 5 weeks running around the side of an oval while all the boys are playing. It's pretty lonely, but yeah, got through it. I'm feeling really good and really excited for tomorrow.
How much better does your knee feel?
Yeah, knee feels really good.
I didn't realise there was like 7 bits of cartilage floating around in that, and they just like pick it out like a game of operation.
That's a lot.
Yeah. We didn't expect to get that much out. The surgeon, so when he showed me the little tub full of cartilage, there was quite a bit there. So
How big is a bit of cartilage that floats around and hurts you? How big is that, like size wise?
So-
a grain of rice?
Yeah, no, bigger than that. Yeah,
like a 5-cent piece, 10-cent piece.
no, smaller than that in between. So
1 cent piece.
Keep working, you'll find something. Now, and what do you think this is going to be like for Fremantle to have the big fella out there?
Yeah, it's going to make a huge difference. I'm so excited for Shaun to get back out there. I think after the last 2 losses, obviously really close, I think Shaun's just going to bring that competitiveness back into the midfield and obviously really help having our big ruck back,
But also,
which would be awesome.
It's not just the skills that he brings to the table, it's the Hemsworthness of it all. As you know, I've said this for years.
Is Nathan's opinion, yes.
I do. He's got the Hemsworths about him, and that's what football's been lacking. What it's been lacking.
all right, I'll take that. Yeah.
And Shaun, you did win one of the Glendinning Allen medals a few years ago. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've got one.
So there you go. He performs in derby, so super pumped to see him out there tomorrow.
Do you hang that medal somewhere? Where do you put your achievements?
Yeah, no idea.
Has your mum got it all?
No, I don't know. I've moved house recently and it didn't. It wasn't
Didn't travel with you?
Yeah, I don't think it travelled with me. So
Oh, what?
This is
Because you're
It might be
undergoing,
in
you're undergoing renovations, aren't you?
yeah, so
You can't have
You
lost
have
it.
to.
I wouldn't have lost it. It just would be in the other house somewhere.
This is the thing I don't get about you sports people is that you get achievements and win medals and stuff like that, and from what I can tell you, none of you hang them on your wall. Why is that?
I wasn't allowed at my new house.
Megan doesn't like to see you achieve. She doesn't like to see it in person. She doesn't like to see proof of it on a wall. Do you hang up any of your... Because you know your mum and dad put all your trophies out. Do you do that at your place?
I just give them to my mum and dad, for sure.
Yeah, that's
you don't
probably what
put it
I
later.
should do. That give it to mum.
Because then I know that it's safe with them. It's like I still have my address on most of the important mail that I get in Northam, so mum and dad receive it and
My
not
mum
me.
and dad still get mail
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, I think that works. That's safest.
Safest option. So if I get a speeding fine, please pay it.
Now, Shaun, before we get back into some of the football, there's been a bit of modelling taking place by one Shaun Darcy. On the screen behind us right now, you can see us, Shaun, in the Street X apparel.
So if you've ever doubted my Hemsworthness of it all,
It's there.
it's on the screen right now. We'll put these up on our socials,
I don't
Nathan,
like
Nat and
this
Shaun
new-
on Instagram.
I don't like this new stuff.
Well, what I love it about though is that like the way you were modelling not only a jacket before but a fishing rod was.
Yeah, do you like that?
Well, I haven't seen a lot.
got no
of,
line
to be
on it
honest,
either.
I lie. I have seen a lot of rod
Got
modelling.
no skills.
But one
And
with,
you are a really good rod model.
yeah. And what's the latest one, Nathan, that you're looking at right now?
Right now, we're looking at Shaun Darcy because, let me tell you right, Harley Reid who? Sean Darcy's everywhere. He's in the paper, page 3. Get yourself a favour, go down and get
I love
yourself a
that
copy.
Nathan skips past the football as quickly as possible to get to the fashion.
We need to. Sean Darcy is here showing people what fashion is. Other people put clothes on, he wears them, and that's the difference. Who are you here with, Darcy? Yeah, there's a horse.
There's a horse.
Yeah.
James Jones and Britt Taylor, is it?
Yeah, and you're there for...
This weekend, the Quokka Cup.
Yeah, and Darce enraged our producer Amy.
Yeah, Amy
looked at
wasn't too
Darce.
happy.
He's wearing a beautiful grey suit, a striped shirt.
How good's the tie? I tied that by myself.
You tied that yourself.
Yeah.
I
Tie's
can't
great.
tie a tie.
It's a great tie.
You know, if I buy a tie from Maya or something, I get the ladies there to do it around me, and then I take it off over my head, and then that's the tie forever.
It's true.
But Amy, what was your main problem? Go over to the microphone that you had with this suit, and we'll put this up on our socials as well.
Love the suit. Handsome fella.
Handsome
Got
fella.
the Chris Hemsworth.
Oh,
about
Byron
him.
Bay, can you smell it?
However, I'm annoyed
Yes.
with the fact that you're leaning over
Yeah.
onto the horse.
Yeah.
And the photographer has not witnessed the fact that your jacket is now pulling open.
Yes. because-
Button done up still.
Yes.
So it looks like a stretched suit.
Yeah, I agree.
Ill-fitting suit.
He should have pulled that
If
back.
you are to lean or to make the jacket gape, you are to undo the
gaping.
button.
Correct.
There you go.
We're
we not
saying
use that
this
word?
isn't Shaun's fault, though.
We don't think
No.
it is.
No, we think the photographer probably should have told him to either undo that button
Yeah.
Or don't lean on the horse.
or don't lean on
As
the horse.
I've experienced from Shaun modelling, Shaun does what the photographer wants, and that's why everyone's so keen to work with him.
Street X.
As you can see from the Street X
That's
modelling
racing.
shots, they've said put that rod behind your head, and he's got his rod and he's got it behind his head.
Everyone's going to be able to check these out on our socials and see what we're talking about very shortly because they are winners. Hey, Darcy, I want to get back to the footy
Yeah,
for a
that'd be
second.
great. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Hey, the West Coast Eagles are up and about after their win. I was at the game on the weekend too. We're coming off the back of a couple of losses. Clearly, that's because you weren't playing over those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But how have you been able to stay in the moment and stay on the edge? Because sometimes you can drop away after a couple of hard defeats.
Yeah, we've been pretty frustrating because we feel like we've had an opportunity to win both of those games that we've lost. We were leading with 5 minutes to go, and a few of our fundamentals and our structure we didn't get right in the dying moment, which is pretty hard lesson to learn, especially in front of everyone. So, but we also played against two of probably the top teams in the competition in Carlton and Port Adelaide, who are very tough, very contested football. So we feel like our football stands up against anyone, really.
And I guess just the vibe around the club. I heard Alex Pearce say that the players are dog hungry heading into this weekend. Would you say that's the energy you're going to bring tomorrow night?
And what sort of breed dog are we talking?
Yeah.
It's a really great follow-up question.
Definitely not a Great Dane because he's too friendly, my one. So let's go with Pitbull.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
they're feeling pity.
Yeah, well, we're just not taking the foot off the accelerator. We're in every day trying to make the most out of every session, every drill. If there's something we don't like, we're speaking out. We're not holding. So we're giving the honest truth that I don't think we were doing last year, which is pretty confronting at the start, but now it's been up and going for the last 6 weeks. It's just the standard that we accept right now. So we're really excited for it. We're getting our process right Monday to Friday that allows us to play on the Saturday.
Are you training within life as well? Are you going down to like Woolies or Coles and knocking stuff off the top of the shelves?
No, not doing that.
Like just
is
ruck,
that the next step?
Life's a ruck. As
Is that
they
the
say.
next step I should be doing?
Yeah. You know those old ladies are trying to get the carnation milk off the top of the shelves because there's none left.
And you just bang them over? That's what I do
he
too.
just jumps up and tips it like he would the ball, Sean. Life is a
really
ruck.
good practice.
Life is a ruck.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, a bit later on, we're giving away our Premium Bank West best seats to the Derby, which is going to be fantastic. So stick around.
Yeah. Sean's modelling photos will be up on our socials today, and if you'd like to book him, please contact Nathan Morris Modelling Agency. His fee is $20 an hour. So it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shaun Darcy.
He's done less for worse.
Sean Sport in podcast form.
What an absolute treat to have Jeremy McGovern back at the house as we look forward to the Derby on Saturday night. And as soon as he came in, everyone wanted to know about his teeth, because as Nathan alluded to last week, they were knocked out.
I spoke to Pav about you, and I said, I do not get how a sports person, and this is why you are worth every cent of that $1 million you say you don't earn. Because
I should be getting that now.
But
It's
the
on
thing
the
is,
AFL website, Jeremy.
To spit your teeth out, hand them to someone, and then keep playing, Gov. That is, you've gone up so high in my eyes, and you are up high already.
Oh, really? I'm glad I went up in your eyes, Nathan. That's great.
North Kalgoorlie Primary School.
I'd do it all
Tell
over
you.
again if I get your approval.
Thank you.
But,
Tell me what happened.
I cracked my teeth.
Which ones?
So one at the back.
Like a molar at the back. Like
If it's a molar, is the word? Yeah, I've cracked my molar.
Yeah.
Then,
and then you felt your molar floating around your goal.
yeah. So I just pulled it out and
You pulled it out.
It was like dangling.
yeah, it was.
So
Just,
you-
it didn't feel that. No, yeah. So like cracked in half and then
Sure.
yeah.
And
Anyway,
then
I
he
was-
So it was
reaches
half
in,
a
pulls it
tooth.
out, and then you
It was
handed it
half
to,
one of the docks,
and then they ran,
and he just threw it on the ground.
your front pegs, they save them, right? And they can chuck them in.
Oh,
milk or something.
yeah.
Or something.
Milk,
I didn't
milk.
know. I was like, "Phew, can you save this thing? It's cracked." And I looked at it. I was like, "Nah, he'd take it." And then he
your
just
mouth
looked at it and just threw it straight down. And that was it. I was like, "Beautiful."
And your mouth guard wouldn't even stop that from happening then if
Nah.
it was one of your back
So
teeth.
I normally have it in, but I had it in my. I didn't get time to put it in between whenever I was doing. So that's how it cracked.
Where,
yeah.
where do you keep your mouth guard when it's not? Because you don't have.
There's a
you
little
don't
like
have
mouth guard
pockets.
pocket on
I
your
do
shorts.
That's great.
Or socks or shorts,
pocket.
depending.
Socks.
So yeah, I had it in my shorts.
I always used to do it in your socks, and you think about that, and you just went,
So
"Oh,
gross.
why do we do that?"
I don't know.
Your socks are getting sweat and leg sweat, and
Yeah, well, there's a
crap on
pocket
there.
on
I
your
think
shorts
I'd
now.
prefer my socks than my shorts.
Like a little, in your jeans
yeah.
pocket.
Yeah, well, no, it's
Bit of
just like
groin
on the
sweat.
top section of your
Yeah.
shorts is a little pocket.
There you go. Did
Like,
you
it's
ever
on your
have a
hip.
mouth guard pocket in your shorts
No,
when you're
no,
playing?
I've come a
See
long
how the
way.
game's changed, Sean.
Yeah.
You're playing the game. Your tooth gets broken. Do you spit it out, hand it to someone, and keep playing? The answer's yes, isn't it? It has to be, yes, does it, or not?
I mean, the brave answer's yes. The real answer is I'd probably cry. Worry that the cameras are on and someone's going to see me with a gap in my mouth.
Yeah, I didn't realise they got it because I don't know, it was a bit weird, and then everyone was sending me videos of it, and I thought, oh, that doesn't look
Yeah.
too nice. And
No.
I had to explain to my son Hudson why I didn't have my mouth guard in, so
Oh, really?
Oh, yes,
yeah,
Dad.
so that was a big
Always good
conversation.
No. Good
Hey,
lesson.
Gov, at the start of the week, you celebrated your birthday.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I
Happy
felt
birthday,
like
mate.
there was a little bit of possible overshadowing because there was another person in your team that celebrated a birthday right around you as well.
Who-
Harley Reid.
Oh, yeah, yes. Who's that?
I don't know.
Some
yeah,
guy that...
They should write about him.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I'm more than happy to sit back. You don't really want to celebrate your birthday too much when you're getting over 30 in the AFL industry. So
How
it's-
old is he?
He'd be 19.
19.
That's disgusting,
Yeah, it is.
isn't it?
Yeah.
No, you
How
reckon?
dare he turn 19.
If you're 19 and you're going to have a birthday, make sure it's not around someone that's over 30.
Yeah.
Like, keep it to
I
yourself.
agree. I'll just let him know next year to just dampen it down.
Just quieten down,
I want
mate.
all the attention on myself.
Did they put a happy birthday card on the back of the West Australian for him? That would seem to have been a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I remember it because he was on the back page because that's every day. But I didn't see a birthday card. You can flick through. In the meantime, I wanted to see how do you see West Coast performance on the weekend heading into this derby? You're going to have to be analysing this on Saturday night on Channel 7.
Well, Sean, you've already told me you're going to have 10 beers before you rock up on Channel 7, so yes, I have to be
Only 10.
on my game. No, I think, I'm obviously not around the club, but I'd say your tails are up. I think it's really positive that you had a win on the weekend, and I think you've probably got momentum leading into tomorrow night's game, and now that especially the young players know what it feels like to have a win, I definitely think that you're going to come out firing.
I do too.
That's the plan, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was going to say, where do you think that West Coast can have an edge over Fremantle, Em? Taking your Docker's hat off for the governor.
Oh, I don't know. I think our Freo backs have been pretty stingy, so good luck to your forwards. But I think the mids is going to be a really good battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone's going to have to take Yo. Don't know who it's going to be, but I think, mids are going to be one for one for sure.
What do you think, Guff?
Yeah, the midfield's obviously where it starts for
Yeah.
sure. So, Freo have got a great midfield. Obviously, bringing Sean Darcy back now, so they've got two A-grade rucks. So that'll be a challenge for us for sure. But it'll start there, and then we'll see how we go there. And if it's breaking even there, or we're on top, hopefully, which would be great. But then it's obviously up to either end. So we'll see how we go.
Can you tell everyone, sorry, Nath, how the feeling was after the weekend? You haven't sung the song for a long time, but it was relief.
Did you Google the words?
What was the What was the general feeling?
I was obviously positive. We loved it. We want to win every week for sure. But no, it was just good, mainly for these young boys who haven't won a lot yet. Even for the older boys as well, ourselves, it was not relief, but it was just good to get a little bit of reward for what we've been doing.
That's what I said. It would be great for those because you haven't won for so long. It would be great for those people to have a taste of what victory is and go, okay, I want more of that.
Yeah. And the week, like the days after, it's just aches and pains aren't as sore as what they are after a thumping. So it's always good. The reviews are obviously a little bit better. Everyone's walking in and not too worried about themselves coming up because we won. But it's definitely positive. It's something we want to achieve every week, one day for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
no
you've
doubt.
got your game. We've got a game here that we play all the time, and it's called The Last Quarter. And Gov, you were a question on the last quarter this week.
Was I?
Hilarious.
And we were actually nay. Perth was blown away by the two people that could not get it right. Sean, you were disgusted.
I was. I wanted to get rid of them.
This is so. Let me
need to tell the story.
What is it?
Let me play the question. We're going to unplay it to you, and then you can hear them try and attempt to answer it. Here we go. Which West Coast Eagles player is the brother of Carlton player Mitch McGovern? Oh. Are you guys joking?
Can you say that again, Nate?
Which West Coast Eagles player is the brother of Carlton player Mitch McGovern? McGovern.
Just throw a name out there.
20. Where's number 20?
No, wait there. I'm going to rewrite the question. Which West Coast Eagles player whose name starts with J is the brother of Carlton player Mitch McGovern?
No.
I know. You two... Can I tell you right now, you two are banned from watching football.
Can we get rid of them both?
You two are banned for watching football.
That was un-Australian.
Oh, no, it's fair enough.
No, it is not fair enough.
Humble backman just sliding down the other end there, not worrying about too much.
I could not have given it.
No.
Which guy named Jeremy McGovern has a brother called Mitch McGovern? What is Jeremy's name?
No,
And they wouldn't have got it right.
They obviously don't watch
Yeah, but
footy
that's
too
terrible.
much.
No,
They do.
They watch
Oh, do
football.
they?
That's the problem.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I just don't, even just the last name. You've given them the last name. Surely,
McGovern.
even just throw
There's
a
a
name out.
quick Google search.
Don't you
Yeah.
think? Well,
Sure,
they
there's
were
enough
on there
time
for
for
5
Google.
minutes with silence.
Sean Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.